Shadow, a teenager from Earth who died in pursuit of greater strength only to find himself in another world, where his wish to become the strongest through magic will finally be realized. With Sid, or Shadow, founding his own organization, where Shadow sits at the top displaying his overwhelming strength. With Shadow stating that his role isn't to become the hero or the villain of the story, but to be the hidden shadow that envelops the world in the darkness of the night. So, how strong is the man who lurks in the shadows to hunt the shadows? How strong is Shadow? Even back on Earth, Shadow was far from normal and was ridiculously strong for his age. As Sid had mastered every martial art on Earth, even before going to high school. He kept training every day to gain even more strength and can defeat biker gangs and even an experienced soldier with years of battle experience with ease. But when he finally dies and finds himself in another world, he becomes a completely different monster, with this world having a new form of power that was inaccessible in his past life, magic, and he is going to reach the heights he could only dream of with this new power. Shadow trains his body with magic and develops his martial skills to perfection, using the knowledge he gained from Earth, achieving strength that's ridiculous. Even at the age of 10, he was able to defeat bandits and sword masters, with sword masters being relatively powerful people with superhuman strength, and Shadow is able to keep up with the sword master's attacks, and even surpass one by breaking through his limits in a single fight. With this swordsman being arguably stronger than a 13-year-old Claire Caganu, with an even younger Claire displaying feats that would scale her to small building level, and Sid would be far superior as a 10-year-old. Sid also possesses a very high battle IQ, as he can copy martial arts after just seeing them being used only once, and can fight opponents who are stronger and faster than him by relying on combat strategy and his techniques. As Shadow easily toys with Grease and even limits his strength and speed, making himself weaker and slower than Grease, just to teach him a lesson. And Shadow is able to overwhelm him through perfect pacing, excellent magic control, and ingenious combat strategy, with Shadow easily being stronger than people like Xenon and Lutheran, who are stated to be comparable to, if not stronger than, Princess Iris, who is stated to be the strongest swordswoman in the country. He would also be much stronger than Beatrix, who is hailed as the war goddess, and he was able to toy with both Beatrix and Princess Iris at the same time, with Shadow being able to move so fast that Beatrix's eyes can't keep up with his movements. And Beatrix stated that Shadow could have defeated both of them in an instant if he actually wanted to, with Shadow's speed even as child being calculated to be sub-relativistic plus, and has gotten even faster since then. Shadow would be much stronger than Blood Queen Elizabeth, the vampire progenitor, as he was actually able to dodge attacks from her and her blood clones just by walking. He also destroyed the Crimson Tower with an I Am atomic recovery, with the Crimson Tower being massive and has been calculated to be a large mountain-sized tower, and Shadow was able to destroy it in one shot. Elizabeth was also stated to have destroyed 3 entire countries a millennia ago, and Shadow would be far stronger than this, with people like Alexia stating that Shadow's power is on the same level as Aurora, the Witch of Calamity, who was stated to have the power to destroy the entire world, with Aurora herself questioning how Shadow can have such terrifying power, implying that Shadow's power surpasses her prime self entirely, with Shadow's all-range atomic being able to destroy the Sanctuary, with the Sanctuary itself being stated to be created from the distortions of a single arm of Diablos, and has enough energy to sustain a seemingly uncountable number of copies of Olivier, with each copy being stronger than almost all the opponents he has met so far. And Shadow is more powerful than all of this combined, since he was able to destroy the Sanctuary, including all the Olivier copies. But it's still not over yet, even after surpassing the strongest witch and hero in history. Shadow also defeats Ragnarok, the strongest creature from the 4th realm, with Ragnarok's charged attack having the potential to destroy the entire capital. And he is able to toy with Mordred, who received a boost in strength after devouring Ragnarok's flesh. Shadow uses his signature I Am atomic move, and when he deploys it at its full range, it covers the entire planet. And when he unleashes it, the light from this attack can be seen all throughout the entire solar system, and Mordred's existence has been erased. With Alexia stating that Shadow is growing stronger, his skills are getting sharper, and his magic is becoming more powerful over time, with Shadow himself stating that his current magic grants him a lifespan of 600 years. With Shadow's magic being superior to others in both quantity and quality, enhancing his lifespan and his vitality. This allows him to heal his wounds much faster than others, as it is even possible for him to regenerate lost limbs and easily stabilize the magic of those experiencing magic overload or possession. And he can even implement this process on a city-wide area like how he did it in the Lawless City during the Red Moon. He can also change the quality of his magic by tempering it and making it denser in scenarios where his magic is being obstructed through external means. Overall, Shadow would scale to planetary with sub-relativistic plus speed. In the end, Shadow's strength has grown a lot over the years since his reincarnation and has come a long way. From being a local bandit slayer on Earth to becoming the greatest background character the world has ever seen. So, to the Diablos cult and those who oppose Shadow Garden, beware of the man who lurks in the shadows in order to hunt the shadows. Beware of
the Eminence and Shadow!